Perfect.
I was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from their cloth. There's no one that can match me.
No affiliation. Why they faking? This ain't for debating. We the real, they really imitation. I be contemplating why this ain't on like heavy rotation on radio stations. I just pray the Lord give me patience, cause I'm running through these rappers like my name Walter Payton. Shitting on these rappers, 9 to 5 is my occupation. Raw, you come in with your best troops, you best bring more. Already told you I got the juice like Orenthal. Already know what I'm about to do, bet your men fall. Everyone know that we got the truth, all your men false. So boss, overtaking our enemies. Moves calculated and orchestrated like symphonies. Smooth operated when bringing haters to misery. Top 5 list ain't shit unless you mention me. Yeah, that's why we don't associate. Fuck niggas make them more fuck niggas. Why they procreate, why they overhate, cause they time is short and a moment late. Let it culminate to they heart erase and it palpitate. Cowards perpetrate like they little group is respectable. Talking intellectual, all of you homosexuals, faggots.
There's no one like me. I'm from their cloth. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children.
I don't want to congregate. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to fellowship. I ain't trying to build with you. Ain't the UPK, ain't the truth. Keep it real with you. Defenders of the faith, I got no problem bumping heads with you. All that bullshit, you can take it over there with you. Rather be a houseboy. Rather run with them field niggas. Show them to put in work. Move mountain, crush hills, nigga. Take a dead soul. Breathe life and make it live, nigga. No affiliation, so it's no one to compare with us. Took the Lord's laws and just added it with fear, nigga. Aim for the body, cause you know like killer head quicker. With these bars, I'm on my grizzly, so bear witness. You spit cold, I spit flu. Don't compare sickness. You floss diamond, I floss fringes. Don't compare dentists. You PK, we men the wall shit. We ain't Christian. Harm one of us, get pistol whipped like the gun got a belt with it. I'm bred different. The competition just a mill. I'm fed different. I stood front line on them fields. I bled different. I'd rather be a corpse than a cow when I'm led different. Shit, I'm led different. Come through like a juggernaut, so don't get in the way. And we take everything serious. We don't play. I wonder now what they gon' say. Shit, we make profits out of shooters like the NBA. You get slayed for switching sides, nigga. We ain't on the same page. Immaculate conception. Wow. These niggas bitch made. I'm sticking with the foundation where my bricks laid. You switch sides, I'd rather switch K's. You was never with us, nigga. Just know we on mission, nigga. Right hand hold the scriptures, nigga. Left hip hold the pistol, nigga. How you want it? You can get it spiritual or physics, nigga. Wrong ones to come against, so bring an army with you. No affiliation. When you see us, make the difference with us. No affiliation. When you see us, know we different, nigga. No affiliation, so no, you can't kick it with us. The wrong ones to come against, bring an army with you.
Perfect.
What it do? What it do? You know. Cult leader. Yeah. We speak the truth, but we a cult leader. Yeah. Well, listen, I'm a cult leader. Yeah. Well, listen, I'm a cult leader.
Kool-Aid, a nigga that sip the Kool-Aid. That LaFrog, single barrel and Douce. Got the coke going up on a Tuesday. Roast the false prophet like a gourmet souffle. Cause me no say spirit gun like Yusuke. Nigga might run up in that black face like Gucci. Boycott a cracker, kill your favorite rapper. Cause I run with G's like a Green Bay Packer. I chop a Christian like a new machete. When you polygamous, they look at you like R. Kelly. Still these women wanna do me like I'm Akinelli. West Coast sisters love me like a Machiavelli. Make these crackers lick the dust off my boots. We want no cowards in our camp and we ain't taking recruits. My crew the livest, y'all suckers is the jobbers. Niggas run their lips but they damn sure wouldn't try us. Nah, I ain't the same cat who used to break laws. They just rather see me as the same cause. Some rather remain lost. My brain washed with these stained thoughts. I be reppin' for my niggas riding for the same cause. Cult leader. Yeah. Well, bitch, then I'm a cult leader. Yeah. Better ask somebody, bitch.
Cult leader. Yeah. We speak the truth, but we a cult leader. Yeah. Well, bitch, and I'm a cult leader. Yeah. Well, bitch, and I'm a cult leader. Yeah.
Traitors, them fucking traitors. Check it out. They say that they was down for the fam, but I disagree. Remember summertime in the van, it was misery. AC never worked, window cracked, I feel the breeze. Guess that ain't mean shit to you, fuck loyalty. They rather be up on with the mama while rolling weed. I'd rather put the love of my brothers over the greed. I'd rather be frontline when I battle my enemies than home on the internet pushing and punching keys. They say that they had love for the camp, but nigga please, we don't need that kind of love, I'ma just keep it G. My heart done got cold on traitors like Mr. Freeze. We just want to show you how I feel to get victory. I'm with UPK, so we ain't really seeing defeat. We battle on the corners, opponents get fricasseed. You side switching niggas, flipping the different teams. Bad mouth, one West, lucky we let you breathe. As mercy from the general told us to let you be. They say he had to go cause in here he ain't getting cream, but really he just hate us niggas like Paula Dean. He leave, now he broke, ain't smoking no nicotine. Copping down some partner, he string out another fiend. Since I've been with UPK like I'm living a dream. Pulling up in Denali's long as a limousine. Hopping out with soldiers, you thinking we the Marines, but we the ones with beards, me mugging on magazines. All my brothers kings never overthrow the regime, and we gon' reign forever, our level heavy supreme fucking traitor.
Yeah, why you left the truth, my nigga, you silly, yo. Just to get taught by a nigga who really go to ISUPK online videos. We should take them all down and see what they really know. Get your boots, lace them up, let's follow the generals. Always speaking truth, no speaking subliminal shit. Line upon line, even letters and syllables. Cause the ISUPK is the fucking original shit. All my niggas kings who used to be criminals. In the land of the thieves, the home of the Seminoles. Don't cross the fucking line cause it can get critical. Cause my hitters, my nigga is down to get physical. Shit I shouldn't have to say, but something you should know. Like the white man is the devil and Christ is a Negro. And he died for the blacks, Hispanics, and Chiefs show. Something there one of your preachers will ever teach yo. If you wanna know the truth, you know where to come find it. UPK, you niggas gon' pay homage. Spit rubies, piss gold, and bleed diamonds. On a bomb mission to free my people from bondage. Yeah.
There's a new set of rules you shall all have to abide by. The non-living.
I am black but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon.
Check out my Hebrew drip, my Hebrew drip. You know I'm Hebrew fresh with my Hebrew chick, and you do not want tests. I got my Hebrew click. I know you can't understand, and I'm on some Hebrew shit. Check out my Hebrew drip, my Hebrew drip. Check out my Hebrew drip, my Hebrew drip. You know I'm Hebrew fresh with my Hebrew click. I know you can't understand, and I'm on some Hebrew shit. Check out my Hebrew drip.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot. Lil' mama came back and took another look. Them fringes and them studs probably got her shook. But all I could tell her, I am not a crook. Whole team winning. Can't do it by myself, I brought my whole team with me. Tonight I need some help, I plan on killing these niggas. And I ain't talking murder, shorty feeling these niggas. I know she probably heard of us, One West, Harlem, New York, since 1969. Looking for an Israelite woman that I can get behind. Take her to the promised land, show her good niggas exist. Fuck what her mama saying, you understand? Listen. Fourth dimension blue is my cologne. All I did was say shalom and she offered me a phone number. Especially when I'm in the zone, I tell fire to the moon. Girl, you playing with the wrong.
Check out my Hebrew drip, my Hebrew drip. You know I'm Hebrew fresh with my Hebrew chick, and you do not want tests. I got my Hebrew click. I know you can't understand, and I'm on some Hebrew shit. Check out my Hebrew drip, my Hebrew drip. Check out my Hebrew drip, my Hebrew drip. You know I'm Hebrew fresh with my Hebrew click. I know you can't understand and I'm on some Hebrew shit. Check out my Hebrew drip.
And you ain't never seen nothing like it with a drip so hard. Made her straight, she was dyking cause a nigga cold as ice and sharper than a knife. I could change your whole life just by making you my white man. Look, that nigga got the boots, beard sprays, man. Look, that nigga got the garment with the shades, man. Look, that nigga got the spikes on his armband. And he got the Sheila David on his charm, man. No, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes, my lady in the dress, they hating, we dead fresh. I'm making their ass sweat with all this masculinity. I can tell she feeling me, my swag on infinity. And this ain't something you can buy. They asking who am I traded in my suit and tie. And I just got a garment from the captain. Catch me in the club smelling like black.
Check out my Hebrew drip, my Hebrew drip. You know I'm Hebrew fresh.
In the club smelling like black.
Check out my Hebrew drip.
Smelling like black.
Check out my Hebrew drip, my Hebrew drip. You know I'm Hebrew fresh with my Hebrew chick. And you do not want tests, I got my Hebrew click. I know you can't understand and I'm on some Hebrew shit. Check out my Hebrew drip, my Hebrew drip. Check out my Hebrew drip, my Hebrew drip. You know I'm Hebrew fresh with my Hebrew click. I know you can't understand and I'm on some Hebrew shit. Check out my Hebrew drip.
Thy cheeks are comely with rows of jewels, thy neck with chains of gold. We will make thee borders of gold and studs of silver.
That makes a lot of
Hebrew
sense.
drip.
I can't hear myself.
I can't hear myself either. Hello? Wait, is this,
Testing
hello?
1 2.
Hello?
Is the volume
Is it?
up?
What's the problem here?
No, is the volume up on the headphone
Wait,
thing right there?
hold on.
That thing.
Check,
Testing
check,
1 2.
check,
Test,
check,
test.
check. No, but that's another knob that's got to be.
hear. Yeah, I can hear myself now. Though. No,
That's
no.
why they turn this knob down too. Here we go.
Okay, yeah, don't get too
I like
loud
that
on the
better.
mic. I mean, I
What?
like you. I don't want to hear you in my ear like
What?
that. So I can.
Feelings mutual. Hold on. Well, trying to get it right.
Get it right.
Get
Get
it
it right.
together.
Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. We got a call on the line right away. We're gonna take the call right now.
Right now, really?
Right now. We'll take
But I
it
thought
right
we
now.
have things to do,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Do your thing.
right?
Do your thing.
Don't we?
Do it. Do it.
Cookout?
Welcome to another edition of Cross
50,
the Line
50
Radio
days
with
of
Captain
20% off,
Tazaryach
isn't that?
and Chaataza. It's probably more like
What?
47 days now.
Okay, but we're in the midst of the 50.
Okay.
What is it? Is it 40? No, definitely more than 47.
50
Because you
days
said
of
it
se-
7
I said
days
it-
ago.
So it's 43
43.
days.
43 days
43
left.
days.
43 days left of the
43
50 day
days left
sales.
of the 50 days of savings.
Month and a half.
Welcome to another edition of Cross the Line Radio with your hosts, Captains Tazaryach and Captain Chaataza, man. Y'all know how we do every Thursday night. We come to you live from the radio show, straight from Harlem. Shout out to my man Abendigo Mashak with the $50 donation. We appreciate that. Sawyala, your oils are on the way. Hey, Sawyala, I be busy, so sometimes I miss your messages, but your oils are on the way. Sawyala gonna message you, tag you in the post, send a YouTube message, all that. Sawyala, they coming out. Trust me. So shout out to everybody, man. I'm gonna do a quick roll call. I'm gonna try to do the Car Chronicles right here live. So shout out to Just Starting Paint, Consistent Sister, Son of Yahweh, Shapat Dayak, Born Enemy, Mashamar, Fakalath, Tony Estrada, Easy Calhoun, Marquise Peterson, Trooper Yasha Wam Ya'ala, Masha, them Kazak,
Tony
Ben
Estrada,
Judah,
that name
Clee,
sounds familiar.
Yara, Rakar, Illuminati Radio. Y'all with these names, man. Y'all kill me with these names. Shout out to Coco, Chanel. Divine,
Stay with us and your
Antisocial, Dorothy Davis. If I miss y'all, I'll do another one later on in the show. Make sure y'all thumb up the video. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure you share it on your media platforms. Let them know we live now. We're gonna talk about a few things. We got the cookouts coming up. We got shout out to Malak Wife the Kingdom. Themba, is that Themba 76? Shout out to y'all. We got the ISUBK annual cookout. Y'all see we just put the GoFundMe link up in there. August 21st, Randall's Island, Harlem, New York City. Make sure y'all in the building. That's for all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. No Africans allowed. We also got a flyer. Shout out to my man, Ashar Pond. He was able to put these flyers together. We're going to be handing these flyers out. We got them in English and Española. So, Barbacoa Anual de ISUPK, Sábado 21st de Agosto. 21. I used to speak that Spanish, man. I know a couple of words, man. Como está instead, menudo. No. I got that from Martin. That's the TV show, Martin. So no Hamites allowed. Y'all know how we get down. So I did the 50 Days of Saving, did that. Make sure y'all support Black Watch. They do the show every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Yeah, thank you, son of Zebulon. Listen, I speak that habla español, man. Don't mess with me, man. This for Chaataza. It's another one in the refrigerator. That's for me. That's for Chaataza, but that's for later. Get the ginger ale. Let me get that. Appreciate that. Ooh wee.
What you doing there, buddy? What you
I'm
got
trying to
going
hand
on?
it to you.
Are you?
Yeah,
Are
here you go.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm handing it to
Are
you.
you sure?
Yeah.
You see, I know this, man.
Yeah, man. So we got that coming on. So we're gonna bring the first call on as we do announcements and stuff like that. So 442-319. You're on Cross the Line Radio. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you fine, Ak. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Learn the tricks.
Hey, y'all Bashir, y'all shop Brock and Thumb.
Yeah, but from Shabbat. What's going on, Ak? That one.
Y'all would like to start this phone call and say the white man, the goddamn devil that the Bible
right.
talks about.
That's right. Damn right. Damn right.
And I got like a few questions, man. I was on hold for a little bit because I got like 6 questions. If you don't mind answering them,
Yeah, come on with it.
That'd be cool.
No, come on with it. Let me get the questions. We gonna rock and roll with you, all right?
All right, for sure, man. My son's birthday was like last week, and he just turned 12, and I know the teaching of what ISUPK teaches that that's just not our culture,
right?
And so I didn't even want to say nothing to him on his birthday, man. You know what I'm saying? And so I just need a little bit more like explanation on like what do we do on our birthday. You know what I'm saying? Like, can I tell him happy birthday, or can I buy him some, or can I take him somewhere? What can I do to like show him or express that it's his birthday?
Okay, so now let me ask you a question. Can you take him somewhere on any day you choose?
Oh yeah.
You could buy him a gift anytime you want. You know what I mean? You can big him up, give him a compliment, or you can do that any day you want, right?
Right.
So it doesn't matter. So don't look at it like you doing it for his birthday. You do it for him any kind of way you want. It could be the day he was born. It could be 38, 49, 100 days from now. But whatever it is that you do, you're not doing it behind the spirit of a pagan custom. That's the point. Like,
right.
You understand the reason why we don't celebrate birthdays is because that's a pagan custom. That's the day that person gets worshiped. So on that day, everybody bring gifts, they worship, and, serve him. And because the Lord is the only one that we serve, that's why we don't celebrate birthdays. So we don't do nothing on that day. You could big them up, say, hey, man, you're getting a little older. But you ain't got to buy him no gifts or nothing like that. You ain't got to not say nothing to him. Now, I know, and what this will help is it'll help you transition. Like, so some people don't be ready to, like, I know when my birthday comes, don't nobody say nothing to me. That's how I like it. And when people that I know birthday come up, I don't say nothing to them. I don't do nothing because it's simple. You know what I mean? So if I do something, it'll just be not on a birthday, but it'll just be something random. You want to make life, you want to kind of wash it off. And so I'm assuming this is the first time you went through this. This is the first year you went through that, right?
Well, yeah, me not like talking to him. Me and him was beefing.
But I ain't telling you to talk. Oh, y'all was beefing already? Y'all was beefing already?
We was already beefing, but you know what I'm saying? I still like to like let him know it's his birthday, and you know what I'm saying? I'm a single parent, so you know what I'm saying? I be wanting to like express like he is getting older, and I want to take him or have a dinner. Is me having a dinner with him specifically on his birthday? Is that all right or no?
No, because I'm going to tell you something. The fact that y'all beefing and you still trying to serve him is the proof that it's idol worship. That's almost like, just imagine like you be beefing with your woman, but you get her a gift on Valentine's Day. That's the proof that that's idol worship. If you beefing with your baby mama, you give her a gift on Mother's Day so that she don't keep you on child support. That's the proof that it's not. It's idol worship. So again, if you was to acknowledge, say, hey, you're getting a little older or something like that, something nice and simple, especially being your first year doing it, that's all you got to do. But the scriptures now, just to address the latter part, it sounds like the only reason you want to do something on his birthday is because y'all was beefing, and so you figured that would be your peace offering. When the scriptures say,
no, that's not really why it was. You know what I'm saying? I just know the culture we don't celebrate birthdays, and so the question was like, what do we do on our birthday? Absolutely nothing.
We don't do nothing at all.
So,
you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You could do something any other day. You just don't do nothing on that day because we serve the Lord. So on that day, you don't do nothing. You understand?
All right, yeah, you answered that question. I got an understanding on that.
No sweat. I appreciate it.
I do got a few more though. How about if you don't mind going to Genesis 3:15?
Okay.
And if you can break that down, what I need to like specifically, I need to know what that word "it," who is it, or what is that "it" right there.
The it in the chapter is what you need broken down. Oh, you talk about
Genesis
when it says it shall bruise
3
thy
and
head,
15.
the enmity.
Right.
Okay, so when it says, and I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed, and it shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. The it is the seed. That's how you know it's talking about a child. Like people like to look at it like the woman gonna have a seed, or the woman can have seed, when really the seed. And I'm actually glad you asked that question because I never paid attention to the word it. The it is referring to the seed. The it is referring to the seed in the sense that when it says it shall bruise thy head, thou shalt bruise thy heel. Mm-hmm. The it is the child. We always say the seed is the child. You know what I'm saying? So the it is the child. So like when it says, right before the it says between thy seed and her seed. So between those two children, it's going to bruise thy head and thou shalt bruise thy heel. That's what it's saying.
All right. I got a few more questions if you don't mind.
You ain't got to say it. Just come. I gave you the green light already. Just come on with your questions.
All right, for sure, man. I don't want to sound spooky or nothing, right? But I've been lately hearing a lot about deja vu. What's the stance on our culture with deja vu? What that mean?
No, I don't. You kind of right.
Wait, say that again. What's your question?
Hey, like, right? Like, I've been hearing deja vu a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I heard about deja vu, but I don't know if that's a part of our culture too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's like natural for a person to really have deja vu. I don't understand. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I hate to like take people's word for it, like what deja vu is. So I was just trying to see like if you can break deja vu down for me.
Okay, deja vu is just your subconscious recollecting. You understand? You have your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. Your mind is recording absolutely everything. You could have seen it in a commercial. You could have walked past it. You could have seen it in a movie. You understand? And now it just seems so familiar because it's inside of your subconscious coming to the forefront. All right?
See, I would have never broke that down. You better.
I got that from General Mahiman.
You still better.
I got that directly.
You heard that? That's your subconscious, man, just putting something together that you think is some shit you seen before.
All right, I got one more spooky question.
Okay.
Hey, what's that? I know you probably heard of it. That's why I'm calling you to ask you the question. But can you explain? And is it in our culture telekinesis? What's telekinesis about?
Okay, you mean as far as being able to read minds?
As far as a person could move something without touching it.
Oh, okay. Hold on one second. That is the creature from the Black Lagoon. That is the mother of all dragons, breaker of chains, leader of the ballsless army. Okay, Tazaryach. Okay, here's the whole thing, right? Here's something that you that you need to know. You see supernatural, or what the world would classify as supernatural events inside the scriptures. You've seen it with Samson and his super strength. You understand? You've seen it with Moses splitting the Red Sea. You've seen it with Elijah raising somebody from the dead. You've seen it with Yahushua raising somebody from the dead, right? These things are all considered supernatural to the world. However, this is what you need to know. Paul said, and I believe, is it Corinthians the 14th chapter when he starts talking about spiritual gifts?
I think it's 14.
I think it's the 14th chapter when he turns around. Listen, it doesn't matter if you can move a mountain. If you're not doing it for the body of Christ, if you're not doing it for this truth, none of that matters, nor would it be relevant. You understand? You have people that can literally be healed and walk when they are limp. The 12th chapter? I knew it was 12 or 14. Mm-hmm. You understand? But all that is absolutely irrelevant. So is something like that possible? Yeah, absolutely. You understand? But what good is it if you ain't doing it for this truth and inside this body and laboring for our King Yahushua? You understand?
All right, for sure. All right, I got a couple more questions.
Just hold on. Here's what I'm gonna stay on the line though. We got other calls on the line. I'm gonna come back to you in a second.
Just
all right?
don't hang up,
All right, for sure.
All right, so just don't lose your spot. All right, hold on. It just reset on mine.
Okay, I do.
There you go.
We got a couple calls.
Boom.
443-509.
Jinx. You owe me
You're
a
Across the
beard.
Line Radio. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Jinx? That,
we don't do that. You
that
just,
mysticism?
You just did what he just
Is
said.
that-
That's superstition.
Is that superstition? I'm wondering.
Do
I don't know where that came from.
You can't do that.
I thought you just get a free beer like that.
Man, get your ass. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Oh, did you mute him back? Because we pushed it at the same time.
Is that what happened?
443-509. You're on Across the Line Radio. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Judah from Baltimore.
Hey, what's going on, Doc? What's going on, Doc?
Man, why every time I call y'all laughing, man? Judah? I know that. I know Cat about to say something.
I ain't
Go
gonna
ahead,
say
Cat.
nothing.
Get it out.
Nah, I ain't saying nothing,
out,
man.
Cat.
I just want to get your question,
This
man.
is
all.
the usual suspect.
Chaataza already gave it away when he paused, man. Go ahead, Cat. Get it out, man.
I don't know who it is.
You'll know in a second.
Oh,
Go ahead,
this about to be goofy.
Come on, Mighty Man.
I just was calling. I know y'all stay up to current events. I just was calling about just a comment about the Asian situation. How now they passed that law, and then now this Asian guy goes and shoot a black kid off the bike, and he got a $10,000 bill. And you know, I'm thinking like, and then now they just saying how the Asians been abused for so many years. I'm thinking like, damn, what happened to the 400 years that we've been whipped on our back? And we don't get none of those laws passed, and it's hard shit. It's starting to be crazy, bro. It's like,
well, it's starting to be. If I could chime in with you, brother, it's starting to really be the harsh reality of our failure at it's starting to be the harsh reality of our failure at joining this nation. When you think about scriptures like Zechariah 11:5, I'm gonna tell you why the Asians could do that, and I'm pretty sure you know when the whole Asian came out, you know, black people supported that Asian hate too, right? What I mean by that was supporting that we shouldn't do Asian hate. Black people was the proponents of it. And so as they the proponents of it for the Asians, the reason why they doing it because they feel if they support the Asians, maybe they'll get something. And then the Asians got their bill passed and we got nothing, and then boom, what happens? The Asian shoots a young black kid. That's why Zechariah 11:5, when it says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. Why should the Asians have to have pity on us when our own people don't?
Right.
You understand? Now, no way am I excusing some Asians, because the Asians deserve death just like the so-called white man deserved death. But when we have these conversations, I was in this group with I just joined this thing called Clubhouse, and so I'm in this group today, and they was actually talking about the Hebrew Israelites are delusional. That's what they called it. And so I came in at the tail end of Chaataza, and so I'm kind of chiming in on what he already saying. And I'm saying, y'all mad at the Israelites for saying we need to be black, we need to stick to our own. But look at what happened with us joining with these other nations. In 5 weeks, the Asians got a bill passed. In over 50 years, we have not gotten one bill passed to stop black hate, to stop black crime. Okay.
If I could, I got a precept for you too, Ak, that just talks about the condition, man. If you read Lamentations 1:1, how doth the city sit solitary, that was full of people? How is she become a widow? She that was great among the nations and princess among the provinces, how is she become tributary? First, I'm at Lamentations 1:1. First thing is that we become tributary in the sense that they sell us to these other nations. You get what I'm saying? Like the Chinese come over here and they devour us, man. They come and eat off of us inside our neighborhoods. And it says that she weepeth sore in the night, and her tears are on her cheeks. Among all her lovers, she hath none to comfort her. Wow. All her friends have dealt treacherously with her. They are become her enemies. We think that we're friends with these other nations. You understand? We think that these other people give a damn about us because you might see them at a Black Lives Matter march. They bought you a coffee on the job. But as a nation, they devour us and we're nothing but tributary, and they are never going to give us any comfort. Like we are in a state of lamentation, and unfortunately, if we didn't have events like this happen, you know, we don't have an alarm clock like Donald Trump anymore. You get what I'm saying? Like Biden is trying to rock us all back to sleep. But by him passing bills like this, it's something else that can start to wake our people up and realize, okay, he don't care about us either. None of them do. And it's a shame that we need harsh realities like this in order to wake us up. But without it, we would just be comfortable inside of America. We would be cool with just getting a job and getting hired and living a life here. What are you going to say, Ken?
And I got one more scripture before I let you come back in, brother. And that's second chapter, Lamentations 2:15. It says, all that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of their earth? All thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss, they gnash their teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. And that's blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, like swallowed up from every nation you see in Psalms, the 83rd chapter. You can chime in, brother.
All right, I got now going on with that precept you did, Cat. Now this is the question I got for you and Captain Chaataza. Especially Captain Chaataza, because I know he kind of a historian.
Most High in Christ.
Like in the Constitution, I'm figuring out when the laws have not been passed for us, and how the scriptures that they know the scriptures about us, but in the laws of the Constitution they say that we're not even citizens. So technically, when they say we are U.S. citizens, can't that be like that's like an oxymoron? But they know in their laws that we're really not citizens, so they really don't have to protect us like they do other nations.
You know what, brother? I'm gonna tell you something, right? It wouldn't matter what was in the Constitution. You know what I mean? Like we can't act like they didn't break 178 treaties with the North American Indian. Right. You know what I mean? Like even when it came down to those, like Cat brings out all the time with Seneca Village, right? You had people there who had deeds to the land. None of that mattered. They still came and uprooted them. Paperwork, no paperwork, ain't none of that mattered to them. You get what I'm saying? They're going to do what they want and then find a way to make a law and then call it eminent domain. They'll find a way to justify it. They'll find a way to destroy us and then cover it up like nothing happened, or find a way to make it seem like it's our fault. You get what I'm saying? So irregardless, I mean, even if I did talk to you, you know what I'm saying, from a constitutional basis, if you read the preamble to the Constitution, the United States has never offered it to us. You get what I'm saying? So it's irrelevant. You get what I'm saying? Like we. Go ahead,
I was gonna chime in. The Asians ain't in that bill either.
And it's even more of a reason as to why we need to get back to our Constitution. And that's why inside them scriptures it says we ought to deal with each other, and it's why we should not be including these other nations while we recoup and rebuild ourselves.
I got a precept in first.
Well, I mean, Cat, you really think about it. They took our Constitution and built the Constitution off of it. You know, so because they didn't have no structure, or they was vagabonds. They didn't have no structure. So they took our structure and made their own structure out of it.
But the only way the only reason they was able to even take it is because we stopped following it. Because we forgot.
Yes,
I got this precept here. This is First Ezra 8 and 85. It says, moreover, you shall never seek to have peace with them, that ye may be strong, and eat the good things of the land, that ye may leave the inheritance of the land unto your children forevermore. The verses before that say, don't join our daughters unto their sons, neither take their daughters to our sons. So it's because we violated the very covenant that the Lord made with us that these nations are able to get up on top of us. If we was to actually come back to our own, which is what we push, we wouldn't be in this condition. We should learn all these lessons, all right?
Now, my last statement, and then I'm going to go off of this. Bro, in Israel, man, we ever need psychologists in Israel. You don't catch the Chaataza be one the top ones, I tell you, boy. All the issues that y'all get called upon, man, hey, it takes hey, man, I give y'all props. It takes a lot of skill, learned warrior to do what y'all do, man.
I appreciate it, brother.
Well, you know what, brother, and just to piggyback off what you said before we get to the next callers, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing that you know, we're known for discipline. We're known for blazing in the streets. You get what I'm saying? Like, we're known for the cookouts and the prison programs. But this is something that Israel doesn't know. We have the best counselors on the planet inside of here, from General Mahayman on down, and all the brothers that he operate with, from marriage counseling to you understand, dealing with everyday struggles and trauma. You know what I'm saying? So that is definitely a part of what we do, and I think that it's something that needs to get broadcasted more. Excuse me, because that's what our people need. We need somebody to be able to handle these burdens, you understand, and counsel our people. So what you're saying is right and exact, and Most High in Christ for it. But just know that is something that we offer inside the ISUPK, is counseling for our people.
Damn right.
Hey, Cat, man, come on, Cat. Every time I call, man, don't do that to me, man. You gotta let me breathe, Cat.
You know what? After this call, I ain't gonna do that no more. You got my word.
All right,
you was straight on this one, all right?
But we got a gang of callers out. All right,
shalom. Shalom, bro.
All right, shalom.
Lord be with you.
You got it?
Cut. 270-312.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
what's your name? Where you calling from, sis?
Hi. Can you hear me?
We can hear you fine, sis. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Okay, I'm Tiara. I'm from Indiana.
Oh, okay. You got a question or comment, sis?
I do. So I hear a lot about women not wearing pants.
Right.
So I just want to understand, like, I hope this isn't like a stupid question.
No, it's not, because it is something that you have people that misinterpret scriptures. They'll teach you that a woman can't wear pants because of Deuteronomy 22:5. So it's not a stupid question. This is actually a question that probably should be asked every week, because as sisters come into the school or come into the knowledge of knowing that they're Israel, they're usually told they can't wear pants, which is a lie. So do you want me to answer it for you?
Okay.
Do you want me to answer it for you?
Yes, because I was confused about whether or not pants was like a material. Was it just the jean material?
No, it's not. It's because
to me, pants is anything that like covers the whole leg.
Well, that's what they're saying. And so in Deuteronomy 22:5, it says, the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. There's no mention of pants. All it's simply saying is the clothes that you buy from the store, your husband should not wear. Mm-hmm. And the clothes that I buy from the store, you shouldn't wear. Because there are clothes that are specifically made. Like if you go, what's the show? What's the women's show? Lane Bryant?
I have no idea.
Limited.
Okay, you know what they'll say?
What?
Just to sum it up, sis, right? The same people that'll say that, ask them if a man can wear apple bottom jeans. They're going to say no.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? They're going to say, no, those are made for women. Okay, so there's pants made for women.
Right. So that's all you want to focus on.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I was really confused about that. So I'm like, they make jeans for women as well. So.
You know why it's so
Know,
confusing?
that's just cross-dressing, though.
No, listen, without a doubt, it's more so a sister can't wear pants like how young M.A. wears pants, like to look like a man. But there are women that are styled and fitted. There are jeans and clothes that's styled and fitted for women.
Right.
But even that doctrine, the root and source of that doctrine came from a group of undercover gay men who just like to attack women. That's where that comes from.
Okay. And I had a second question.
Yeah, no problem.
About the Illuminati. since I came into the truth, which has probably been about 2 years, I have not heard a single thing about that. So I don't know if that's like a lie spread by Christian churches or not.
Okay, what just what specifically are you asking about it?
Just whether or not, like, is that real or like what is it? Because when I was in the church, to me the Illuminati was just like the devil, pretty much anyone who follows the devil.
Okay,
so I'm just confused about what it is.
Well, it's definitely true. The only thing is that the Christian church doesn't know that they're a part of that as well. You get what I'm saying? Because the Christian church is the house of Satan. But as far as what you're directly asking, it's a small club of, the 1% of the world of rich white men who run it. The Bible would substantiate them as what you call 666. Everybody thinks 666 is some magical number or a microchip when it says that it is the number of the beast, meaning the number of what? Excuse me. It's the number, it's the inverse of the 144,000. Like the 144,000 is 12,000 men from every tribe who's going to be Christ's government. Well, in this world, in this kingdom, there's a very small amount of beast or these men that came out of this nation. You understand? The nation of Edom. You understand? Came out the dragon. That they run the world.
Mm-hmm.
This is your Bilderberg groups. This is your Rothschilds, the J.P. Morgans, Rockefellers, Warburgs, Vanderbilts, Barclays. You get what I'm saying? Like these small group of families that control the majority of the world's wealth, and they just have a little secret, gay club like Skull and Bones where they sleep with each other but have wives in public. Like that's literally what it's all about. Just rich white men fulfilling all their lust and trying to control the earth.
Okay. Okay. Well, that was all my questions. I really appreciate you guys taking my call.
No problem,
no sweat, sis.
Take it easy. Have a good day.
Okay.
Shalom.
Thank you. You too.
What? 1 second. We'll do it at the top of the hour, 11 o'clock.
It'll be most people then, too. 818-402. 818-402.
Yes, my brothers. How are you guys?
Hey, shalom, sis. What's going on?
How you guys doing?
Hey, we're doing good. We're good to go, sis.
Is it hot out there on the east?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
It's been nice.
But I tell you, it's hot out here on the west. We're hitting 110,
Good
11. We're burning up.
110 last year. Yeah, I know you burning up over there.
Oh, my goodness. Well, what do you guys think about this summit thing? What's going on with these presidents and the nations and all of that coming together?
Yeah, I hope you mean coming together in unity? Listen, I saw Putin talk, and then I saw Biden talk. Putin talked all dominant. Biden came and talked real soft. And yeah, like Biden didn't talk. Like Putin came out and basically accused, like they was accusing Russia of setting up a lot of that cyber theft or whatever they was doing. And Putin came out and said it was America doing it, and Biden didn't say nothing back. So to me, it's just to me, it's just all the prophecies that you see coming to pass, so to speak, as far as them coming together. That's how I look at it.
Yes, I think they're all in it together.
Absolutely.
I think they're all in it together, my brother.
Absolutely.
What I wanted to mention is that we're having a 20% sale on our herbal gum and tooth spray on the go. So 20% off we're having for the whole month of this month. Folks, are you tired of harmful chemicals in your toothpaste, such as sodium lauryl sulfate, trichosin, fluoride, sugar, and more? Well, Exodus is the #1 company in herbal tooth powder. It reduces bleeding in the gums, whitens the teeth and freshens the breath, rid the mouth of conquered sores, and restore the gum tissue to health. ExodusGumPowder.com. Thank you, my brother.
Hey, no sweat, sis. Shalom.
All right. Shalom.
868-227. You're on the air. It's Cross the Line Radio. 868-227. Hey, you should work out. Who's this? Hello? I was about to say, brother, you're going to need a better connection. 931-691.
Hey, this is Lish.
I don't know who that is, but what's up? Shalom, all right?
I'm holding on, brother, man. How you doing, Cap?
Hey, we good to go. How you doing?
What's going on, man? You got a question or a comment?
Hey, Captain Tazaryach. You know, brother, man, I want to let you know, bro. I'll be picking on you all the damn time.
You be picking on me?
I pick on you all the damn. I pick on you all the damn time about your beard. I just be bugging that with you, bro. I want to let you know, man. I love your fragrances.
Oh, I appreciate
I love your oils in your pocket.
Oh, I appreciate it, man. Everybody love it, man. If I could do my shameless plug, 43 days left of savings.
43 days.
I had a 50 days of savings sale, and now it's 43 days left of 20% off on all Tazaryach and Lily's Creations products.
Well, you just shipped me off some.
Okay. Oh, I did? Okay, that's what's up. Me off some. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, Lichick. Yeah. And the thing about it, I pick on you all the time.
Right.
Be throwing those scripts out there, too. And another thing, Chaataza, is there a way that I can get your breakdown of the 12 tribes?
Yeah, it's on Patreon. It's actually it was on Patreon exclusively, but we did release it on the Cross the Line channel. You could just yes, we did. You could just search on
Cross the Line Radio.
Cross the Line Radio on our channel. Just type in 12 Tribe Lecture, and it should pop up as like the top 3 searches, and you'll be able to watch it. For all the other lectures, including the upcoming extension of the whitewashing series of the whitewashing of the Haitian Revolution, that is going to be July 4th this year, and that's also exclusively on Patreon. So make sure everybody subscribes and supports. More content is coming, and exclusive content is on there now. And then link is in the chat for Patreon.
Okay. I'll jump on that. Tazaryach, I'm sorry, brother. I just be picking on you, bro. You my bro, man.
Ain't no big deal, man. I got thick skin. We good to go.
And keep on busting those niggas in that conscious community shit.
No sweat, brother. I got you covered.
We got it.
I got you. I appreciate it.
Shalom, bro.
Hey, shalom.
Hey, shalom. Uh, 331-201.
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing, bro?
Hey, shalom. Who's this?
My name's Jerry, man. I'm calling from Chicago. How you brothers doing tonight?
Hey, we good.
Not bad. Yourself?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we good. We said we good. How you doing, huh?
Oh, okay. Cool. I just got a quick question, man. Kind of something that's been sitting on my spirit for a while. Kind of like, just wanted some answers. My question is, according to the scriptures, is when jewelry considered a sin, like earrings, rings, chains, watches, so forth.
But you coming in real low, and you're not that clear.
All right, my bad. I put you on speaker right now.
That's much better.
My question is, I don't want to hold you guys up. I know I understand the value of y'all calls and everything and comments. My question is, according to the scriptures, is when jewelry considered a sin, such as like wearing earrings, watches, rings, chains, and so forth?
No.
Hell no. I got a ring. I got a watch,
I'm about to
a
say,
ring,
every
and
time
a chain
I come around, you
right
see
now.
me bling bling. Yeah. Nah,
I got another.
I mean,
chain.
I understand how people wear that type of stuff. You know what I mean? And but I you know, if you look back in Genesis, what's that, 35 verse 2, and you go down from there. I think it was Jacob. He went to his household, and he told his family and everybody that was in there to put away those strange gods. And then they took off the earrings and rings.
Right, but think about what you just said. Just back up what you just said.
So wouldn't a strange god be something that's like false, like an idol?
Yeah, so like you can have some jewelry. So like that Christian cross that people wear, you can't wear that. That's an idol. It got that Caesar Borgia hanging. It got the cross on there. That that black people like to wear, you can't wear that. That's an idol. But if you, let's say if you get a lion chain, or even like the Shield of David or a menorah or something like that, that's not an idol because that's part of the things that are part of our culture. You can have two swords intertwined with each other. You can have a chain with your name.
So Salakia, my bad. So like if I had the Shield of David as a ring, that's fine.
I'm rocking it right now.
I got one right now. I got it on my neck right now. Mine's bigger. And then I got one with then I got a chain on.
You're like 6'5", bro.
You right. And then I got a chain on with a shield on it too, with a line in the middle. So, what makes it an idol is something that you worship. That's why I said like the cross. That cross is something that they worship. That's an idol. That Ankh is something that they worship. So that's an idol. And when I'm saying it's an idol, the Ankh, the origin of that is the idol. The cross, the origin of that is the idol. You understand?
All right, so like in Genesis 35:2, I can pull it up.
Yeah, Genesis 30, that's the one with Jacob, right? Now the key thing with that one, yeah, no sweat. I'm gonna grab it for you. But now the key thing with that is, I'm gonna show you. So let's read Genesis 35 and 2. It says, then Jacob said,
and you can go up. Yeah.
Well, verse 1 just says, arise, and God said unto Jacob, arise, go up to Bethel and dwell there, and make there an altar unto God that appeared unto thee when thou fleddest from the face of Esau thy brother. Then Jacob said unto his household and to all that were with him, put away the strange gods that are among you, and be clean and change your garments. So now, when you go to verse 4, it says, and they gave unto Jacob all the strange gods which were at their hand, which were in their hand, and all the earrings which were in their ears, and Jacob hid them under the oak which was by Shechem. So what makes this that something they couldn't do is because it was the strange gods. That's what makes it off.
Right, and that was.
So what I'm saying,
yeah, that was
right. So what I'm saying,
so they wear earrings. They wear rings.
Now I'm gonna give you an
example.
It
don't specify what type of rings or earrings. I'm sorry.
No. It does specify the type because it's telling you it's pagan. That's how you know that it's that. That's how you know that's what it is. If it didn't say that, so like Song of Solomon 1:10 says, "Thy cheeks are comely with rows of jewels." That's why you see brothers that have the jewels in the mouth, the gold teeth in their mouth, and then it says, "Thy neck with neck with chains of gold." So this is Song of Solomon. Song of Solomon 71, how beautiful are thy feet with shoes, O prince's daughter. Oh, no, the joint, that's a little different.
So like, I'm going to cut you off, brother. So like wearing a watch, would you consider that a strange god or?
No, the watch just tell time. A watch just tell time out. But let's say if that watch has Caesar Borgia on it, then now you done turned it into an idol.
All right, you know, brother, I be watching y'all, man. I tune in to y'all all the time, man. Y'all brothers be on point. Chaataza, man, that 12 tribe chart is on point, brother. I got brothers that I talk to. We be in group texts and everything, and we communicate with each other. A lot of brothers who really follow the teachers. You know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all brothers and what y'all do. I appreciate y'all accepting my call. Again, man, it's Jerry. I'm calling from Chicago. Much love.
Hey, no sweat out. We
much
appreciate
love,
the call.
I appreciate you. Most High in Christ.
We were supposed to hook that up.
Most High in Christ.
We could. Kind of. Actually, you gotta. Oh no, you need the adapter. Do you have the adapter? No. I think I might have one at home.
No, it's not gonna do no good today.
Yeah. No bueno. You kept this thing good, bro. I got a construction phone.
Yeah, you do construction. You gonna take the next call? Or you gonna
my bad. 863-409.
Yeah.
Shalom, who's this? Let's see what happened.
Ruben.
Yeah, can you hear me?
863-409.
You gotta turn us down.
Hey, Ruben.
Yeah, you gotta turn us down.
Oh,
in the
my
back.
bad.
Yeah,
my bad, brothers.
Oh,
yes, sir. Yeah, I hear you, sir.
All right, you got a question or a comment?
I still gotta call you back. All right, hold on. I'm cutting you down. I don't know. I'm cutting you down.
All right.
Is he talking to us through the? No.
Yeah,
is he talking to us?
No. Captain, don't do it like that.
Brother,
Don't do it like
turn
that.
us down in the background and talk
I'm
to us
trying
through the
cut
phone.
down.
Just
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Captain, don't do it like that. Don't do it.
Jesus Christ.
How's it sound right now?
All right. You got a question or comment?
Sure. How's it? Is it better now, fellas?
Yeah, we're good to go. You got a question or comment?
Yes, sir, man. First of all, yes, sir. Captain Chaataza, I just want to tell you this is the brother in Maine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still alive and looking forward.
All right, brother. You're going to have to call us back when you get it together, all right? 929-551.
What just happened, yo?
I don't know.
This is K Bronx calling from the Bronx. What's up?
Hey, what's happening? You got a question or a comment?
Yeah, I just want to know your opinion about the fact that Sarnetta apologized to African Bambaataa yesterday on his show.
Did he?
And then, yeah, he did. And of course, he took it down or made it private.
Cap, you want to take this because I'm not politically correct.
Sarnetta loves child molesters. I mean, I don't know what you want me to
God,
say.
God, that's where we going? Oh, okay. All right, okay. So,
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, like, listen, man, Sarnetta knows my stance on this. The only reason Sarnetta is even talking about apologizing to Bambaataa is because of his hatred for Poppy. That's it. Hatred aside, dislike aside, he don't know how to discern. So because of that, that's why he's doing it. But he don't realize that by doing it, he's saying, I love child molesters. That's what I mean, I don't know what other way you could say it, because having an issue with Poppy does not excuse the other people that have accused him, which he will admit he agrees with Ron Savage. So if you agree with one, then he's a child molester. Or a predator. If you don't want to call him a child molester because you can say that they're older, at best he's a predator and a homosexual. Whatever he did with the same sex. He's a homosexual. And Sai is blinded by his hatred for Poppy. And so that's why he says the things that he did. He took that video down just like he took the video down when me, him, Inky, and Doggy Diamonds was on there. Me and Doggy Diamonds was hammering Sarnetta and Inky on this same subject. And Sai's my man, but Sai's retarded for saying if Sai legitimately apologized to Bambaataa, he does not speak for black people, period. And that's part of the reason why victims of child molestation do not say anything about it. That's you know what I mean? When you think about the victims of child molestation, every time they go to say something, it's always somebody that's shutting them up. And it's usually our own community. One of the worst kept secrets, hold on, let me see. One of the worst kept secrets is that you can molest a kid and then get away with it. And the reason why you can get away with it, because when a child goes to the mother and say, I was touched by a kid, touched by your boyfriend, they take the boyfriend side. Touched by the uncle, they take the uncle side. Touched by the daddy, they take the daddy side. By the mama, we take all these sides, period, instead of taking the child side, which is insanity to me, because I love my kid. Let me tell you, I love my kids to death, and I couldn't fathom. Listen, I won't debate Garfield over what he said about my daughter years ago. The one thing that he asked for, now he didn't do anything to my child, he just spoke about my child. And so I won't debate him, because that's the one thing that he wants. I can have a conversation with him, I can laugh with him, do whatever. But the one thing that he wants is a debate he'll never get from me, because that's how much she means to me. And so that's why kids don't say nothing, because we protect the predators. We defend the predators. And so that's the problem. So he would have, so again, he doesn't speak for black people when he makes that statement. That's my man, but he just don't. I'm sorry.
Wouldn't you just love for him to call in, because he loves to call everybody out? Why don't he? Hey, Sarnetta, I know you're listening. Why don't you just call into the show and explain to everybody
why you defend a child molester. That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I mean, if he calls in, for sure, we'll take his call, we'll let him in, and he could defend his position. But I don't have no love for child molesters, period. I don't have no love for none of them at all. You know what I mean? So it won't happen here, but he can call in and, send his point or whatever. That don't bother me like that.
Yeah, because I was listening to one of my friends was telling me that, he used to hang out back in the days, and he used to be around that crowd, and he said, look, African Bambaataa like all the other people in the crew had women around him. African Bambaataa never had a woman around him at all. And he told me that, listen, African Bambaataa thing was like he used to lure kids upstairs, and what he used to entice them with was for them to smoke weed. That was the thing. He used to give them weed, and then he used to do what he had to do to them. And he told me that, his brother told him, you better never, ever go upstairs to his apartment, because his brother knew what was going on. And my friend told me that he went upstairs one time with his friend, and, he was, very, hostile towards Bambaataa. He was smoking weed and stuff like that, and the Bambaataa was trying that stuff for him. And he was very hostile, and he left. And he said afterwards, his friend came downstairs and told him, African Bambaataa told him, never have that light-skinned nigga come upstairs anymore because he's not willing to give up the D. That's what he told him.
Wow.
So,
like I said, the rapper said,
I just love for Sunheader to come on your show and defend his viewpoints and stop. If he believes in that and he wants to defend that, come on the show and defend it. Why does he keep on taking these videos down? That's what I want to know.
Okay, I think he's actually calling in, so I'm gonna take his call now.
Appreciate the call.
All right, cool.
All right, no sweat.
347-530.
Peace and Black Power, family. This is your big brother, Sarnetta, in the building, man. What's happening?
Hey, what's going on, Sal? You got a question or comment?
Yeah. You can see the brother's definitely a slanderer. I never said I hung out with Bambaataa. Never hung out with him. What Bambaataa used to do is come up to our meetings on a Wednesday and Friday, but I've never hung out with him outside of that. He would come there and we would see him. Now, the second thing is to answer the brother's question, is that the reason why I always take the video down is because I don't want to get flagged. Everybody see how I go in and I go off, and I don't want that on my page. I just use it for that time to vent. So I always take the video down and get back to teaching. That's number two. Mm-hmm. Number three, brother. Sarnetta does not support child pedophilia. All right. Now, the reason I always tell you is the art to listening. And I know these dudes be hearing me, but they just don't want to listen. Just like you, Captain. When you say, damn, sir, you don't get it. You don't hear what I'm saying. What I say, Captain, is I don't believe Hassan. I said, I'm not talking about the other little boys that he molested. I'm not dealing with that. I'm just dealing with between him and Hassan relationship. I say that. That's what I say. See, so that shows you that they don't listen.
No problem. So let me ask you a question that you can clear
I never said that he didn't do this to the little boys. Never said that.
Okay, so you only saying so people can hear because you on my show. It won't get taken down. So what you're saying,
right.
What you're saying is exactly what I said. What I said was your hatred for Poppy, because what the previous caller said that you apologized to Bambaataa. Is that true?
All right, let me say what I said, because see, he don't want to tell you everything.
No, that's why I'm asking you. That's why I'm asking you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna make it clear for him again. What I said was, Bambaataa, I apologize to you for just jumping to Hassan's story without even checking with you, without listening to your story. I said, as far as all the other stuff, that's not what I'm here for. I'm saying I disbelieve Hassan's story. Hassan done went out, said I tried to kill him. He said I set Khalid up and I killed Khalid. I said ever since that time, that made me no longer believe in Hassan. So I said, Bambaataa, I apologize for accusing you dealing with Hassan when I know he was a willful participant. Nobody forced him to pull down his panties. He did it on his own, and that's what I said. So the brother always got to lie. He could never keep it a buck and tell the truth. I wasn't dealing with all the other little boys and none of them. I was strictly dealing with Hassan's relationship with Bambaataa. I hope that is clear.
Okay,
so I don't have
now,
to keep saying it.
No problem. So I get that it's clear. My only advice to you is hatred aside of Poppy. You got to be able to discern properly. And whatever happened to him as a teenager that he didn't know how to handle or whatever, it doesn't take away from the fact of what Bambaataa did to him. And like I think me, you, Inky, and Doggy Diamond was on the show before, and I said even if we remove Poppy out of the equation, he's still a pedophile and a homosexual. That's Bambaataa I'm talking about. So even if
I never disagree with you on that. Never.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, to you be your way, to me be mine. That's all I'm saying. To you be your way, to me be mine.
What you mean when you say
Hassan is a fucking homo. He's a faggot.
Okay. Well, molested victims, I don't really call them homosexuals unless they actually are with,
That's you. That's you, Captain. I mean, I'm not you.
Well,
I just
I'm
said to you
that,
be your way and to me be mine.
I got you, but by definition, if he's molested or predatorized, he wouldn't be a homosexual. Otherwise, B. Stinger would be a homosexual. Otherwise, all the other people that he predatorized would be the same exact way.
Okay, so let me ask you, what happened to the handicapped man who Hassan had him sucking on his penis? The handicapped man. Nobody made him do it. Now there was another brother. There was another brother.
But Sarnetta, you're gonna.
There was another brother that I interviewed this weekend.
You're gonna ask me questions to which I have no idea about, so I can't speak.
Oh, okay. But let me just say this. There was another brother that I interviewed last weekend. He was 16 years old as well. He said Bambaataa came at him and tried to grab his private parts, and he said he smacked his hand.
That sounds similar to the story the brother said. That sounds similar to the brother that called before. He's told a similar story. So you're gonna have some that can break away or fight, but then there's always some that don't. You have the weak and you have the strong. So you have some that are strong enough to fight, and you have some. Listen, killers are victims too, though. That's what I mean. You got to take the feelings out of it. Like I have people that have offended me and done evil things or whatever to me, and I get why you feel the way you feel about Poppy for what he's done, primarily like with your family and stuff like that. But you have to have a better discernment. Even if you don't mess with him at all, I wouldn't say that it didn't happen just because I don't like him. Because based on Bambaataa's,
I'm saying it happened. I agree 100% that it was consensual, and to you be your ways, like I said, to me be mine. You are better than me. You are better than me.
No problem. So, was there anything else?
No, sir. Oh, one more thing. Be on the lookout when I get my health back up and I'm in top shape.
What's wrong with you?
I will be hunting down the Hebrew Israelites. I'm not coming for you. I just hope you don't help them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not calling you. Because I know how you always get these dudes out of it. So I'm going for the fake Hebrew, and I'm going to show people why they fake.
As you trying to get better, you're going to be praying to the Most High to get better, right?
Yes.
You might want to leave the Israelites alone because they his people.
What I'm going to show you is that that's not who I'm dealing with. I'm not messing with the Israelites, and I'm going to prove it. Because if they was Israelites, they'd be following the laws and statutes of the commandments.
I
so
get
these
exactly
are
what you're
liars.
saying,
They lie
but if
too,
you're
just like everybody else.
If you're praying to the God of Israel to get better, you should go find somebody else to bother. You shouldn't bother.
Why are you afraid
Israelites.
of me? Why are you afraid of me, brother?
you? I'm trying to help you.
Yeah.
Well, here's
no.
Let me tell you
Help the bear. Help the bear. Don't help me. Help the bear.
I'm trying to help you, sir. Just remember I said it. Leave the Israelites alone.
I remember you said it, beloved.
No problem. Leave the Israelites alone.
The only one that can help me is the Most High, brother.
That's right. And he's telling me to tell you to leave the Israelites alone. It's June 17th.
No, I am going to leave the Israelites alone. I'm talking about the fake Israelites. I'm going to expose the fake ones.
Well, we all Israelites, including you. So now, what I would say is we all Israel, including you. That's why you agreed you was praying to the God of Israel, and as praying to the God of Israel, you should leave Israel alone. Go bother the Muslims.
But check this out.
Go bother the
If I do that, Captain Tazaryach, then I'm not doing the Lord's will. Remember, the Lord, the Most High, said there are 6 things that He hates the most. I'm paraphrasing. Lying is one of them. He said those who are liars, they will be into the eternal fire of the abomination. So I'm going to show how these Hebrews, when they want to talk and teach everybody, I'm going to show where they not following their own teaching because they get up there and lie. They
here's
lie
what I'm
as
gonna
well.
tell you. Well, here's
so
what I'm
I'm
gonna
going to
tell
show
you,
that. And I
Si.
think that's my job, just like you do. You get up in there and you show the people where the Most High said this and these
Here's what I'm
Hebrews
gonna
over
tell you,
here is
Si.
wrong.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you, Si. As a brother, the Lord sends watchmen, and so this is your watchman telling you should leave the Israelites alone. That's all I can tell you. Whatever you do after that is on you. But just remember, I said that.
Okay.
All right, no sweat.
Now, but guess what? In closing, Captain, the Lord also sends those to get those who think that they on top, and he get those with the less foolish things, because he got to bring down those who feel that they on top. So the Most High said, I'm going to use you to tear down this group over here because they think they on top. He said I would use the most simplest person or the simplest way to get to them, and that's what I'm going to do.
No problem.
That's what I'm going to
just
do.
remember the
The
counsel
Most High
I just
is
gave
using
you.
me,
I pray
and I
you
can't let the
understand.
Most High down, brother.
No problem. I pray you understand.
And he might get you for trying to distract me from trying to wake the people up, brother. You got to be careful.
He's not going to get me at all.
Well, you better be careful. Peace, shalom,
Hey,
and
shalom.
black power, man.
All right, no sweat.
All right.
All right, shalom. Good night.
863-409.
Me. That's me.
That's you. You got to talk to us on the phone.
Yes, brothers. Yes, brothers. My father, my bad, captains. I just wanted to tell you, Captain Chaataza, this is your brother in Maine.
Uh-huh.
Yo, does he not know? Cut the mute. Cut the
I'm
show
here.
off. Brother, you gonna have
Cut
to get
the
it
show
together,
off
man.
in the background.
I think he's drunk. 868-227.
How does he hear himself talking through the radio and then waits for him to finish talking in the radio to talk to you, to hear himself talking the radio?
I don't know.
That's Chaataza's man right there. Chaataza wants to let you know this guy from Maine.
Eight 868-227.
Yeah, hello, shalom.
Hey, shalom. Who's this?
Yeah, shalom. Y'all watching Shabbat to my brothers.
Hey,
Captain
shalom. Yo,
Captain Tazaryach, man.
What's going on?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I got on from Trinidad.
Yeah, I figured it was you. It sounded like you. What's going on,
Yeah, man, everything to well, man. I just have four questions, right?
Okay.
4 quick questions. The first thing is 1 Corinthians 7:2. When they say every man shall have his own wife, what that really speaking about? I know it's talking about.
He says
Yes. Okay, so 1 Corinthians 7, the heavy issue in the city of Corinthians, when you go to verse 6, hold on, wait. I think it's, I want to get you.
Could I sum it up?
I want to give him the story. Then I asked if you wanted to take. I just asked if you wanted to take it. You could have just took it.
I just want to give the conclusion of
so
the
now,
matter.
anyway, in 1 Corinthians 5:1, it says, "It is reported commonly that there is fornication among you, and such fornication is not so much as named among the Gentiles that one should have his father's wife. And are you puffed up and then rather not mourn that he that hath done this deed might be taken away from among you?" So as he's writing this letter, he's addressing the fornication that's taking place because there's a brother sleeping with his father's wife. So in 1 Corinthians 7:1, it says, "Now concerning the things thereof ye wrote unto me." Now because they wrote about this is why he's saying it is good for a man not to touch a woman. The reason why he's saying that is because as he's hearing this report, he said, man, it's better not to even touch a woman because you're going to get this type of woman. So verse 2 says, nevertheless, to avoid fornication. What's the fornication? In the 5th chapter, the brother sleeping with his father's wife. So to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife, meaning your wives are yours, my wives are mine, and let every woman have her own husband. That's the point of that scripture. You want to sum it up?
Yeah, just to sum it up is married women are off limits.
Right.
You understand?
Okay.
So if every man has his own wife, then that means no other man is sleeping with her. You know, and if every wife has her own husband, then she's not sleeping with any other man. Married women are off limits.
question. This 2 Corinthians 6 and 14. What it means by unequally yoked together with unbelievers? Where's the unequally yoked?
You want it or?
Nope.
Unequally yoked means, okay, if you have, for example, first you got to know what a yoke is, right? So a yoke is a metal harness that goes around, you understand, the neck of an ox, right? And it's used for plowing. So if you're plowing a field, right, what'll happen is that if you have one ox that's stronger than the other ox, if you have two ox that's pulling it, you're not going to get a straight line. It's going to start veering to another way. So what that means is if you're unequally yoked with somebody, that means they're pulling you more than you're pulling them. And that's extremely dangerous if you want to be in the truth.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like an example of unequally yoked is you try to appease a family member by showing up on Mother's Day and they're not at the Passover with you. You understand? Like you just decide to swing by, you're not going to eat the meal, you just want to see your mother. They're pulling you away from the truth and you're not pulling them towards the truth. You understand? That's unequally yoked. You have to be pulling them more than they pull you.
Okay. So my last two questions, right? In Genesis 1 and 26. When it says God made man after his image and likeness, the image and likeness was talking about his characteristics. What that was talking about?
What that's talking about is what separates man from beast. Like, you know, naturally a lion should devour us, but what separates man from beast is our ability to receive instructions and our ability to receive laws. So the image is the image to be able to receive that. So when we say do this, don't do that, we can comprehend. So that's the image that it's talking about when it says that.
Right. Okay. The last question is in Lamentations 4 and 7. Just wanted a breakdown on it. Lamentations 4.
You want this one?
You got it, Cap.
7 to 8.
Okay, when it says her Nazarites were purer than snow, they were whiter than milk, they were more ruddy in body than rubies. So I'm gonna read. So what it's talking about when it's talking about purer than snow, whiter than milk, it's just talking about how clean the Nazarites were. So in verse 7, it's talking about they were pure as snow, they were whiter than milk, they were more ruddy in body than rubies, their polish was of sapphire. In verse 8, it says their visage is now blacker than coal. They are not known in the streets, their skin cleaveth to the bones. Say they went from being beautiful to now they're terrible. They went from being in a great condition to now being in a bad condition. So you would do 7 and 8 together. Really, you could start at verse 1 when it says, how has gold become dim? How is the most fine gold changed? The stones of the sanctuary are poured out on the top of every street. So this is about the destruction of the state of Israel or Jerusalem at the time.
Right. Okay. So the blacker than coal is just the bad.
Yeah, it's the condition that they in. So like the white is the condition that they was in when they was purer than snow. They were whiter than milk. They were more ruddy in body than rubies. Their polishing was a sapphire. So now the jewels is even shining. Now, you know, coal don't shine. Coal is dull. And that's what we are in the streets. That's why it says their visage is blacker than a coal. They are not known in the streets. Now we don't have that reputation of being like rubies, of being purer than snow, of being whiter than milk. We don't have that no more. Now all we have is our visage is black as coal. That's our talking about our condition. They are not known in the streets. Their skin cleaveth to their bones, because this is also the time of the famine as well. So we went through hunger. We went through all of that. And then verse 9 says, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger, which letting you know this is during the time of famine that this is talking about.
All right. So what I can say now, I pray to Lord I get a triple portion of all the wisdom, man.
Oh, Most High in Christ, man. I
Most High in
appreciate the
Christ.
questions you asked. These are good questions that you asked.
And you
I
will,
appreciate it.
think he got a delay. Anything else, Zach?
Remind me, don't let me forget to speak about that phone call with Sainetta. Yavashim Shabakta. After we get through these calls.
Rakasham Brakata.
Bro, this cat is drunk. 302-363.
Hey, Shalom. Can y'all hear me?
Hey, Shalom, who's this?
Hey, that's what's up. I just want to ask, a statement and then a question. So my statement is, like, I was dealing with my Christian father and things like that, and we was watching this white pastor. I can't think of his name, but they had a meme of him with the COVID-19. They made a rap song about him, like, early in COVID-19. And he was up there watching it, and I was talking to him about that and things like that, and he was just like, I don't understand why we pay doctors more than we pay the pastors. So I was trying to break it down to him, like, these pastors, these Christian pastors aren't doing the things that they should be doing. Especially as if you live the Levitical priesthood, it's so-called, like, I know we don't have the Levitical priesthood and things like that, but as, Commander General Hanna, I don't know if he has a slave and things like that, but, we should be supporting our pastors or, our priesthood, whatever we want to call them.
You said
right?
we should be so you're saying
I'm sorry?
that you're saying that we should be supporting our pastors?
No, I'm not a Christian.
I'm just trying to get what you're saying. You're saying we should be supporting our pastors? Is that what you're saying? That's what I'm trying to understand.
No, what I'm saying is that the church, if the Christian church was doing the right thing, right? They kind of like what the Catholic Church does, where you have the priests that don't leave the synagogues, or not the synagogues, but the cathedrals, and leave the church that they live in at. They live there, and their congregation supports them with food and things like that.
You talk about the black church, or you talk about a different church right now?
He was talking about the black church, but then I was talking about
okay. Just so I can make sure I'm with you. Y'all are saying why are the doctors getting paid more than the pastors? I believe that's what you said, right?
Yes, sir. That's what he was saying.
Okay.
Yeah, he was saying why do doctors get paid more than the pastors?
Mm-hmm. And then you're saying that pastors should get paid more than the doctors?
No, he was saying that.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to explain to him the reason why the pastors don't get paid as much as doctors, because they don't do the healing that doctors do. Because doctors actually do true healing.
Right.
Where
and
these
pastors
pastors
do is rob and rape. That's all pastors do.
I'm sorry, sir?
All pastors do is rob and rape.
Exactly, and that's the reason why I was trying to explain to him.
Oh, okay, I got you.
And I was trying to explain to him. Right, and I was trying to explain to him the reason why the pastors don't get paid the way that they should get paid, because he said they're trying to heal people spiritually, but they're not doing anything on a spiritual level, or they're not helping. Like earlier today, you was like I think a brother called in and things like that, and you seen, and when they had the brothers, it's like a couple calls with it dealing with the supernatural, and you had like Yeshua, you had Elijah, they was bringing up the dead, they was and Kazan, I'm sorry, I might misspoke your name.
Chaataza.
Chaataza. But he was saying how you had people that was, they was limp and they was able to walk. You don't see these pastors doing that to this day.
Well,
so
bigger than that,
even
more simple than that, if the pastors actually taught the laws of the Most High, people wouldn't be as sick as they are, period. Like, and they was doing that during the time of the Sadducees and Pharisees. The only thing that the pastors ask for is money. That's it. They don't require the church. Right. They don't require anything else from the people. But as far as the money, I don't know if doctors actually make more. I know in the black church, they've made, and this was in 2004, I think it was at like $420 billion they made since the 80s. So I can only imagine that it's gotten more. The black church makes buku money. Creflo Dollar makes more than doctors, Eddie Longs, half these pastors who houses and cars and families is paid for with the money from the church. I don't know if I would say that doctors make more than them. That might be false. I would have to look into it to know for sure, but that might be a false statement.
I think he was more talking about from like a small church perspective.
Okay.
Because you have these smaller churches that's on every other corner in the hood.
Right.
You know, like you know, I come from Wilmington. I'm in Delaware.
Right.
So I come from Wilmington and things like that, and literally, like it's a liquor store on one corner, and then it's a church. Liquor store, church. You know what I mean? Every other corner, you got liquor stores and churches and things like that.
Right.
But I see the liquor stores making more money than the churches do.
Right, I agree with that.
You know, and things like that. So I mean, I just wanted to get your perspective on that. So like, I was always kind of like was talking to him about that and just saying like, hey, the reason why these pastors are not making the money that you want them to make, or you saying that it's okay for them to make to be riding around in Benzes and have mansions and things like that, is because they're not doing the things that the Most High tells them to do, and they're teaching the law, statutes, the commandments.
Yeah, I would have more
And
so. I wouldn't even focused on the money. I would have went in on how they don't even deserve the money that they getting. They're doing a horrible job. The pastors should be dragged out like Christ, like how the way Christ in John the 2nd chapter, when Christ made that scourge of cords, that's what should happen to these pastors. They should be dragged out of them churches and horsewhipped for the crimes and atrocities that they've committed against the children of Israel, against the black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, where with all the money that they do get, that money used to be held up for treasury for the homeless people, for the fatherless, for the motherless, for the widows. That's where that money is supposed to go, and all the pastor does is feed themselves. Let me see. Like I'll use Christ's words first. In Matthew 23, one of my favorite chapters when you want to cut a pastor and destroy him to piss. Matthew 23 and 23 says, Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you pay tithe of a mint, anise, and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. These ought you to have done, and not to leave the other undone. That's what they were supposed to do. It's a couple more. It says Matthew 23 verse 27. Wait, where's the one with extortion? That's the one I want. Hold on one second. Bear me. Yeah, here, verse 25. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you make clean the outside of the cup and the platter, so they appear beautiful on the outside, but within they are full of extortion and excess. The extortion is they're extorting the tithes from them, because they're telling the people, you pay your tithes, got to pay your tithes. You want Jesus, you want to, and they use in Malachi, he'll open up the window. You want a blessing, you pay your tithes. So they're literally extorting the blacks and Hispanics that are in those churches and robbing them so that they can get rich and wealthy. The church has enough money. We don't need to, if anything, we should stop and say the church shouldn't get any more money ever in life. They shouldn't get no money. Right. And give that money to people. Give that money to Commander General Hanna. I guarantee you, he'll feed this nation. Right. He'll take care of them when nobody else will. I've seen Commander. I remember when they used to try to tell me, I was like a young man or a young officer in the school, and I'm looking at Commander General Hanna and the way that he's living. And then I'm listening to all the stories that Commander General Hanna is a sellout. He got all these monies and riches and wealth. And you hear the stories of how he used to sleep in the school instead of having an apartment so that all the money could go to building the school. When I saw the vehicle he drove so that the school could function. And then all the money that he gets that he gives away, that tithe money, he don't take a drop of that money. All that money goes to paying people's bills and rents and helping everybody in the nation. That's what the money is supposed to go to.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So
yes, sir. And no, I go ahead. I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
I'm finished. You can go ahead.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make that comparison. What you were saying, it kind of like what the Catholic Church does. Not saying I don't agree with the Catholic Church whatsoever. I believe they are the white devil that lives on this earth. You see what I'm saying? They paganize they destroy what it is to be a follower of Christ or the follower of the Mashiach.
Right.
And things like that. But one of the things they do, in a sense, have right, because they take some of the things that we do as our culture and they put into their culture. So one of the things they do is that with the priests and the so-called nuns, which I don't even know what the purpose of a nun is, because we should have no women teachers or anything like that.
Right.
That understanding that. But what they do with the priests and these nuns, the church puts them up into their cathedrals, into their churches and things like that, and they pay for them to live there. And these people, these priests, live there. The nuns live there, and they pay for all their food, and they pay for their housing. They pay for everything for these people, for them to travel and things like that. So, and that's why I was trying to talk to him about. I was like, you see, with the Catholics, just trying to relate to him, because he could relate closer to Catholics than he can to, us as our culture, as being the true people that's talked about in the Bible, as the Israelites that's talked about in the Bible. So I just tried to make a relation to him, and I was like, hey, you see what the Catholics are doing? Why isn't your church doing the same thing?
Right. And you can't, the other thing we can't let go past, Commander Jenny Hanna also never raped no kids, which also goes on in that church. He don't
hey, brother, that's the reason why I only I don't bang with the Catholic Church. I just tried to make a relation so he could try to understand. So he could see that in 2021 we see certain type of people taking certain bits and pieces. Same like with the Muslims that we see with Islam. They don't eat pork. They They was blessed from the Most High God, because when he sent Ishmael out, right?
You said they was blessed? Wait, say that again? I just want to make sure I heard you.
Yeah, they was blessed.
Okay, but when you say they was blessed, they was only blessed to get 12 princes. That's the blessing they got. Everything they got as far as the way they lived was when Muhammad came and observed the Israelites and then tried to copy after us. But they wasn't blessed with no law or anything like that. I just wanted to stop because it sounded like that's what you were trying to say.
No. I just put that in there. I'm sorry. Not to say they was on our level. Never would I say that they're on our level or
on our level. I'm more so saying they're garbage, is what I'm saying. Right. Muslims are garbage. The church is garbage. The only thing that's right is the Israelites. That's it.
I agree with you.
Yeah, so I don't want to give them, like, the Muslims don't deserve a compliment, because the only reason we Muslims is the same reason we Christians, is because they murdered us. They put us in chains. Like, the Christians put us in slavery, but the Muslims is the one built the ships. So they don't deserve no applause. They don't deserve anything. I caught myself.
Well, and I understand. I mean, that's another conversation, like, for another time. So I mean, you gave me a lot of fruits and things like that. To get back to my father and things like that, my physical father, and things. So one more question. Now, when it comes to these cicadas, I'm gonna ask you a question about this, because I know that it's. I'm sorry?
You said when it comes to what?
The cicadas.
What the hell is that?
You talking about like the bugs?
Oh, y'all don't have them because y'all don't have no land in New York.
we have cicadas. A tree grew in Brooklyn. All right.
I ain't got no hair. That's funny, man.
But that's the truth, right? That's the truth.
We have cicadas.
Okay, so but that so y'all have cicadas, not as bad as we do out here. Like, I'm in Delaware and things like that. You could talk to the brother. I can't think of his name right now. I had a conversation with him on the ISUPK out in Delaware, things like that. And I got to clean myself up before I get into class. But when it comes to cicadas and things like that, and I'm still working on myself with that. But anyway, when it comes to the cicadas and things like that, with the hind legs and things like that, is it when it comes to like grasshoppers, right? Would cicadas actually be part of being part of the law and us being able to, at them being edible for us and being clean for us to eat them?
If their legs are above their bodies like a grasshopper, cricket, or locust, yes. I believe they're a part of the locust family. I've never seen one that close, but if that's the case, then yes.
But what about the wings?
What about the wings? Locusts have wings.
Okay. That I just want to make that understanding because I had a conversation with my mom and my mother and things like that, and she was saying like people were making chocolate covered cicadas and things like that, and I talked to her. I'm like, that is biblically sound, and we could actually eat these things. It almost would seem like a delicacy for us as Israelites to see like these things pop up every 17 years. I seen it back in 2004. You know what I mean? I'm 35. I'm about to be 35 years old tomorrow, which I don't really care about. It's just another day. But I have seen it twice in my life now.
Okay.
That I can remember. And to see the cicadas pop up and things like that, and I'm just like, and she's saying like, oh, it's icky, it's yucky. Why people are doing this, putting it on pizza? You got people putting cicadas on pizza and things like that.
Hey, brother, listen, I'm a city slicker to the bone. Lord be with them. I ain't eating not one locust, cicada, cricket.
I've eaten locusts.
Lord be with y'all.
Yeah,
I ain't doing
that.
that.
It was delicious.
I'm trying to tell you. I'll be out there grazing before I do that. I'll find a way to chew the cud before I do that. I'm trying to tell you.
I understand.
Yeah,
I understand. I perfectly understand. But also, what I was asking is because
listen, even fish, bro. I'm not eating fish with a head on it. I'm not eating something that's looking at me. I'm not doing it.
I understand. Right. And that's understandable because I grew up we have our country parts in Wilmington or in Delaware. You know what I mean? Northern Delaware is like the hood. You know what I mean? Like Newcastle County is the hood. Wilmington is the hood.
And we got a school, we have a school in Wilmington, Delaware. But we got a lot of other calls, though, Ak. We're going to move on.
All right, go ahead, Ak. All right, go ahead.
All right, shalom, Ak.
Shalom.
414-213. Oh, it's 11. I was waiting for 11:30. After this call, I'll plug you. What's up?
I told him 11.
Hey. Shalaki, shalom, Lord Christ.
Hey, shalom, Lord Christ.
Hey, Shalaki, sir. If I could, just plug the Midwest Fire Weekend.
Yes, you can.
Good.
So we got it going down. We got it going down July 22nd from 6 to 8 p.m. General Hyman, always a powerful class. July 23rd, we got the lecture on how colonization divided blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians with Adawan Tawaban, it's like it, yeah, Tabawan from Cali and Adawan Karayas from Chicago from 6 to 8 on July 23rd. And of course we got the cookout, but everything's gonna be located at 938 East 79th Street in Chicago. And then on the 24th, from 12 p.m. to 7, I mean, we know how we get down, so it could go till whenever, but the Black and Brown Cookout at Douglas Park, 1200 West 12th Street.
Yeah, I'm going to be there. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it myself. I can't wait.
Kind. Yeah, that's all I want to say. Let's get it.
You got it?
Testing.
And to top it off, Captain Marquand and all the brothers down there, they're orchestrating a fundraiser event. They're renting out a pool table. So for all your gunsmiths, all your sharpshooters, Captain Tazaryach, don't dunk me. They're gonna be having a pool table there. The winner of this tournament, of this competition, is going to be receiving $250. It's going to be $20 to enter.
I'm going to bring my stick there.
So shout out to Captain Mao Quad, all the captains and officers out there making this happen. You don't want to miss the Midwest shootout, because there's going to be a pool table there for you to test your skills and earn this bread.
I'm trash at pool. I'm not even. 313-675.
You gave it a shot though. You was good.
Nah, I give it a shot, but I don't play enough for me to.
Shalom.
For me to be nice. Handball though.
Hey, Shalom.
I had Cat McCod on the handball court yesterday.
Oh, you did?
I'm not even playing. I'm trying to tell you, he didn't do that bad. First time ever. Yeah. What's up though?
Lord Christ. How y'all doing?
Lord
Christ. I wanted to I'm calling this student L, calling from the Detroit camp. I just wanted to give first off a special shout out to the whole UPK, all the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, students, the sisters, and all the children that even attend classes. Cap, Tazaryach, I just wanted to say one time I appreciate y'all because a lot of people don't. I appreciate y'all for the brotherhood that y'all show, even the sisterhood in the UPK. But also, I just wanted to say I appreciate the charity, because one thing the UPK teaches us is that this work is charity. You have to do it when you want to do it, and you have to do it when you don't want to do it. I just wanted to. I wanted to call and say I appreciate Captain Tazaryach. One time, I talked to Captain Chaataza first last year, 2 years ago, and he was telling me, helping me. I was stressing out about a job. He was telling me how you can get off weed and baby putting you on child support. So I don't know if you can remember me, but I appreciate that brother taking his time. A lot of people listening and watching, they think this stuff is a game. Sarnetta, like everybody thinks everybody's like Sarnetta and everybody's not. And this stuff is serious, you know what I mean? So I appreciate that brother Captain Chaataza, and I appreciate you, Captain Tazaryach. You were telling me about getting off weed, and you were saying that when you call in, make excuses about, hey, I'm still smoking, you said, why don't you call and let them know when you're about to smoke, and stop making excuses. So I appreciate both of y'all, and just wanted to and also shout out to Captain Quad from Chicago, giving me counsel when I was working at
the Midwest Monster of Mayhem. He has a WWE name. The Midwest Monster of Mayhem.
Right.
I say it to him all the time. Just to say that, the
right.
Triple M, Midwest Monster of Mayhem.
That brother's serious about the truth.
That's right.
That brother's serious about the truth. I met him in person one time. I'm still a student, but I met him when he came to Detroit one time, and that brother, you can tell that brother is serious about this truth. That brother has given me counsel a few times over the phone.
That's right.
Yes. Yeah, so I appreciate y'all, brothers. And shout out to everybody in the UPK. These are the only brothers and sisters that's on the front line for black people, Hispanic people, and Native Americans.
That's right.
In the world.
We appreciate the call out. We appreciate it.
Time, sir.
All right, no sweat.
Shalom, Lord Christ.
Shalom. I don't remember what I told that brother, but it sounded like you listened, so Most High in Christ. 973-776.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, Shalom, who's this?
This is Brother Lee calling from the Brick City, North New Jersey.
Okay, you got a question or comment?
I basically got a comment, yo. I want to congratulate y'all brothers from coming downtown North, Broad and Market, but I'm getting tired of the purple rain. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, why y'all here? I'm like, ISUPK is here for the right reasons. We don't need no crooked cop.
Right.
We don't need no crooked cop. Right. I'm like, yo, your leader is a crooked cop, dog. I'm like, I got proof, but I never had the time to explain to them how I wanted to. And because I was busy. And I'm like, yo, Nathaniel, all of y'all trash. Y'all talk about Trayvon Martin.
Right.
Like, y'all worship the devil. Like, like, what's going on? Y'all even accept homosexuality people in y'all group? Like, we don't need y'all here in North New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? I just need more ISUPK coming back to North. Because y'all was out there a few months ago when they was out there.
Hey,
and I seen y'all once again. I was busy.
Let me tell you how you.
I had to keep it pushing. But I'm like, yo.
Hey, dude.
Oh, yeah, Purple Rain.
Dude.
We don't need that.
Dude.
We don't need that. We don't need crooked cops. We don't need people promoting homosexuality and
brother.
and all that craziness that the Purple Rain is doing. I just need y'all to get the Purple Rain out of the bricks.
I could just picture him talking like this. I need y'all to get the Purple Rain. I could just see
what
him.
he's doing.
Hey, brother. Is it unmute him? Hey, brother, you there? Maybe he's not there.
Want me to mute myself?
No, I want you to listen. I've been trying to get you to stop talking for a second. Now, here's how you get. You want to get okay, no sweat. You want to get them off the corner, get in class in Newark, New Jersey. That's how you do it. It is nothing to call up here complaining about them. If you're not in the school with us, you're part of the problem. I try to help brothers when they make statements like that. It's cool to talk about somebody else, but they're on the corner. You're not going to battle them just talking about them. You got to get in class. So do you want to get in class? I can give you a number to call if you want to get in class.
Yeah, I'm with that. I can take the number. I take the number.
All right, no sweat. You ready?
But I'm neither no Christian,
hey brother,
no Muslim.
Hey brother, brother. You just take the number out and just call the number. You ready?
All right, hold on. Let me
Yeah, there we go.
Get my other turn.
Yeah, there you go. Good job.
Niggas got off tomorrow. Yeah, today started.
Y'all
started the weekend early.
It's 862 224
862
224 5401.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold up.
Okay, no problem. Let me know when you're ready.
All right, wait a minute. I need delete some.
Yeah, 862 224 5401. There you go.
I got it.
There you go. You give that number a call. You give that number a call. Yeah, you give that number a call, all right?
Yeah, like I had one of them brothers. They got mad at me because I was like, "Bro, you went gay."
Yes.
Brother, hold on one.
Okay, brother. Yeah. All right, 718-607.
I want to at least nicely tell him.
Going on to uncut. Shalom out of one yam y'all bashing me. I should brother done. Recent officer 5,000 Chaataza by lawyer, sir. I just wanted to big up the new trooper, Kanakia, Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Big up to that brother, man. That brother have been very diligent, in seeking the truth. He's very aggressive. He's hungry, and that's why he earned that name, Kanakia, which means dedicated to the Most High, dedicated to the Lord.
And if anybody was watching the live stream, Chaataza did it in what's that language? Creole. He did it in Creole.
Sir. Yeah, Shalah. We had Officer Shalaya Allah and Officer Karaya Allah. The Officer Sha'al.
Right.
Doing Rio, sir.
Damn right.
And also, I want to remind everybody that on July 4th, we are doing a lecture from Captain Chaataza's Whitewash series. It's called Unveiling the Whitewash of the Haitian Revolution. We're going to show the truth about the Haitian Revolution they don't talk about. They always want to tell us that it was a voodoo ceremony that got us free, a voodoo ceremony that happened in 1791. The Haitians didn't get free until at least 13 years later, but they're trying to teach us the voodoo ceremony is what got us free.
So we're gonna go into the archives and see what really transpired. So that's on July 4th at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. until, and it's a $20 donation. And also, if you cannot make it at headquarters, 2279 3rd Avenue, you can go to the Patreon account, which we're gonna post on the chat. You could go to the Patreon account and sign up, and you'll be able to watch that lecture on that Patreon account. And that's all I wanted to say. I don't want them to water.
Most side, Christ side.
And the link is posted right now, so click on that.
Yeah, we just posted the link. Make sure you click on it.
And get those likes up.
All right, shalom, I don't want them. Y'all about to y'all with a thumb.
Get them likes up. And what else is going on in the world, man? What's up, bud?
The cookout on August 21st on Randall's Island. Make sure you support this ISUPK annual East Coast cookout. We're going to have live performances, games, free food. So if you're Black, Hispanic, Native American, make sure you bring yourself, your family, and leave your white friends home, leave your African friends home, leave your Asians, your Arabs, leave all them home and bring yourself and your family.
Yeah, you know what? We should have promoted the club, the cookout on Clubhouse too.
Yeah, we should have.
Yeah, we forgot. We just so y'all don't know, we've been body bagging every fake Israelite and Christian from here and around the world on that app. I got kicked out. I got suspended today. My account. Yeah, like the whole app.
Yeah, you know it was ill. They didn't have a question. They was challenging the whole angels slept with women. And so I asked him, I said, well, you know, in that scripture, it says man was wicked. Why would the man be punished? So that's like, if me and Chaataza got our wives and some angels come and sleep with our wives, why is the Lord punishing us for what the angels did?
And nothing for the men.
But the women don't, it don't even say the women got punished.
That's what I meant, and nothing for the
right.
angels.
The angels don't get punished, the women don't get punished. Me and Chaataza get punished?
We got to drown now? so y'all came down, you know what I'm saying? Y'all banged my wife, and then now I gotta die. I have to die?
But where did they go after that? Did they fly back up?
I don't know. I mean,
isn't that crazy? And then it says, and then in those days and after, so they did it again.
So they did it again.
But we don't drown.
So we got to take the punishment for the. If the scriptures say the soul died for itself, why we punished? Why we getting punished for what the angels doing?
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that was good. Now let's drown these niggas. It don't work like that.
This shit just don't make no sense. Yeah, there you go. Like he was mad at the box.
These human broads was trash.
No, like he was mad at the box. He's like, what? Flood. Send the flood.
Send the flood.
This what they falling in love with? Send the flood.
Save 8 of them.
Yeah.
drown the rest of them.
That is like the funny, like it
that hurts.
It just don't make no sense. Like the logic just don't make no sense, yo. The logic just don't make no sense. Look, some guy named D Ben Israel trying to defend it. Hey, call in, man.
Hell
the
yeah.
Most High didn't give them 120 years. Dumb. He gave men 120 years.
Damn, that was funny. 201-349.
Shalom, Cavs was popping. What's good?
Hey, Shalom. What's going on?
It's D from North.
I might make a clip out of
that.
I might make a clip out of that.
Huh?
I might
know.
make a clip out of that.
Cat G was good. Listen, I got a few comments and a question, right, pertaining to unequally yoked. I know y'all just already touched it, but I'll get to that, right? First, the body butters, right? I'm already ready to make another order, right? So I'm trying to figure out if I could get that, in bulk, right? Figure out if we can make it dead, right? Because I'm selling it, and I'm getting money, too, doing it. So I'm trying to buy more. So, holla at me when you get a chance, all right, about that.
All right, don't sweat. Mm-hmm.
You are ready. Second, your man from Maine, Chaataza, that brother who keep calling in, he drunk, so I don't know, leave him off for a minute, right? Let him cool off.
Yeah,
And
Hey, thanks for giving us instructions on how to run our show.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I should bring you on, make you CFO, nigga. Is there anything else? How's the camera angle?
Yeah. Should we
zoom out?
How long should we take the calls for? 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 5 minutes? We appreciate it, brother.
Appreciate it, brother. Yeah.
I'm saying, I'm just giving you feedback. You know what I'm saying? I watch, right? I fucks with y'all, like I said. So I'm just giving you feedback, but I'm just trying to talk about, you know.
Next time, send it in an email and we'll review it.
Hey, Shapat, hey, brother, Shapat made an excellent point, man. If you're selling my stuff, you better not be cutting my product. And if you do, just don't call it Tazaryach.
Come on, hey, listen, cut this shit, right? I take it and I pass it. It's how we do it. You already know.
You can call it third dimension, eighth dimension, ninth dimension. Just don't let me
Nah. Listen. It's the, hey, look, everybody know that they getting your shit and I ain't even touching it.
Shout out to Shapat.
Listen. Shout out to Chaataza. That's what's up. Right. Ain't nobody cutting nothing. We don't do that around here.
All right, no sweat.
I'm just saying, I'm ready to place an order. So holla at me, right? Because I'm trying to do that.
Well, you got my number. This the brother. This the brother from Jersey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got my number.
I picked up over there.
Yeah, you got me. Just hit me up. I just sent a bulk product down to North Carolina. So yeah, so I could do that. Just hit me up.
All right. Camera angle is good. Everything's great. Y'all look great. Y'all sound great. Mic check. Everything's good. The unequally yoked thing, though, right? I feel you, right? 2 oxen, all that, right? Pulling the same line, weaker than the other, right? But in the matter of divorce, right? How do we interpret the unequally yoked? Because one spouse can be pulling one away after years, right? And no matter how hard one tries, or to the other, right? It could be. It's just detrimental to either of them. So how does that apply on that case?
The unequally yoked has nothing to do with marriage at all. What you're more so talking.
I'm feeling that.
No, let me.
I'm feeling that. I'm saying, but
hey, brother.
Hold up.
No. You can't tell me to hold up, bro.
Go ahead.
I appreciate it. Where you want to go to actually get the answer is in 1 Corinthians, the 7th chapter. Because what you said, if one is in the truth, not in the truth, you ain't got the same walk. So in 1 Corinthians 7, 12, it says, but to the rest speak I, not the Lord. If any brother have a wife that believeth not, and she be pleased to dwell with him, let him not put her away. And the woman which hath a husband that believeth not, if he be pleased to dwell with her, let her not leave him. For the unbelieving husband is sanctified by the wife, and the unbelieving wife sanctified by the husband, else were your children unclean, but are now holy. So even though y'all, let's say a brother has a wife not in the truth, she may come into the truth. You don't put him away over that, because you may win him into the truth, or you may win her into the truth. You understand? So the unequally yoked has nothing to do with marriage at all. That's Christian mumbo jumbo. Straight up.
All right. So scratch that. Past the Corinthians, right? We've tried that.
I would suggest you get counsel.
Look, and listen, right? If counseling would have helped, right, I'd have did that 20 years ago, right? We tried that. We did everything that we possibly could, right?
Well,
and you know what I'm saying?
You haven't tried the Lord's counsel. I know you think I'm cutting you off, but I'm really trying to.
You are, but that's what's up. It's your show. I got it.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with my show. But I've been blessed to be put in the council team in the school. So I'm hearing everything you're saying, and all I'm saying is you haven't had the Lord's counsel yet. I don't know where you got your counsel from before, but you haven't had the Lord's counsel yet. So what I would suggest you do, that number that you have of mine, you give me a call off air sometime tomorrow, and then you could get real counsel. That's all.
All right. No doubt. All right. No doubt. God willing, I'll call you tomorrow on that.
All right. No sweat. And we can rap about that tomorrow, right?
You know what? All right. Look. Yeah. Y'all have a good night. I'll holler at you, Cat.
All right. No sweat. All right. No sweat. Shalom.
914-222.
Good God Almighty. Good.
914-222.
Hey, while we waiting for that dude to talk, man, listen, man, y'all. Oh, is he laughing?
914-222.
Is that the criminal?
Don't have time for that tonight. 910-262.
No.
Hey, shalom, Captain. This is Ron out of North Carolina. How y'all doing tonight?
Hey,
Not bad, yourself?
How you doing?
Not bad. I have a question about Genesis 22:1, where the Most High tempted Abraham, but then in James 1:12, 13, 12, 13, somewhere in there, it says God doesn't tempt any man. Can I get the understanding of that?
Okay, what don't you understand?
Well, if in James it says God doesn't tempt any man, but in Genesis 22:1 it says he tempted Abraham, there's got to be something more to it than what I'm understanding. I'm just trying to get clarification.
What did he say he don't tempt man with?
Evil.
So what God did with Abraham, was that evil?
Ah, okay.
There you go.
Right. Is that simple?
It's that simple.
Listen, life is that simple.
It's literally that simple.
When you get
every
taught
time.
when you get taught in the UPK, life is that simple. Lot.
Okay. All right, because somebody asked me the question, I didn't know how to answer it, so I said I was going to get back to him. But I do appreciate that.
Yeah.
One more question, if I may. Concerning like when you swear or you vow a vow, or like as far as like when people swear to God, better yet, when you, in the court of law in this country, you swear on the Bible. What is the understanding on that?
They have an option in the court of law where you can affirm and not swear. So you can say instead of saying I swear, you don't even have to touch the Bible at all. You can say I affirm what I'm saying is true.
And they don't pull the Bible out anymore.
Yeah, they don't pull the Bible up. They just make you put your hand up or something like that, and you could just say I affirm. That way it avoids you saying that you have to swear, because of course we can't swear. So next time, I pray
I get the understanding why we don't swear.
Because you don't have the power to swear. Let's say you swear, I swear to the Lord I'm telling the truth, and you know you lying. You just disrespected the Most High. Let's say if you say, I swear by Friday I'm going to get this money to you, and it don't happen, now you just disrespected the Most High. You don't have the power to actually swear on your own life. You know how people say, I swear on my mama, and they lying. Now mama got to die because you lying. You don't have the power.
You're held accountable for what you say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Christ was trying to tell you, man, like, don't just be throwing that around. You get what I'm saying? Like you let your yay be yay and your nay be nay. Because if you're going to put anything on the Lord, you're going to be judged for it if you fail.
And that's the point.
Okay, so if you say it and you actually follow through what you're saying, it's okay, or you just stay away from it altogether?
No, you should do it without swearing at all. Why don't you just do it?
Just make life simple.
When people swear, they're swearing to convince whoever they're talking to that they're serious. And it's usually a lie.
Okay, that's clear. I appreciate it. I'd like to stay on the listen, please.
Oh, you just want to listen.
No, so I think, listen to this. And
I want to talk. I got time to talk about Shaataza before we.
We got story time. I was about to.
Don't clip it yet. Don't clip it yet.
All right.
So I wanted to address. Let me tell you something, man. Right. So Shaataza called in and he talked about how he didn't want to forgive because of his hatred for Poppy. That's essentially what he said. If y'all listen to him, the only reason he's giving Bambaataa a pass for Poppy is because he don't like Poppy. Personal feelings aside, he knows that Bambaataa did it to Poppy, but because Poppy disrespected his wife is why he won't do it. He should have never given Bambaataa an apology at all, and he said that that's his way, his opinion and my opinion, which is why he's not in the truth. He likes to say, I'm in the truth, I'm doing this for God, I'm doing that for God. If he was really about God, he would be banging on the enemies of God And the Israelites are not the enemies of God. That Jabari, Kemet garbage, that Islam garbage, the stuff that he does not bang on is the real enemy. And I pray he listens to what I said. I know he's having some health issues. I hope he gets better. But I pray he listens to what I said, because if not, it'll just get worse for him. Because the Lord does not allow you touching the apple of his eye, no matter who you are, even if you are the apple, meaning if you are of Israel. So I hope he wakes up to it. And if y'all listening, guys like Sinetta and the like that will forgive predators, they're the problem in the black community. Now, again, he's saying he's not forgiving them for what he did to Savage and the others, but he's going to forgive them for Poppy because he hates Poppy. I don't have that type of hatred, but I'm not Sinetta. So I hope he wakes up, but lead him. Sinetta, if you're hearing me, stop going at the Israelites. You might want to change your mind on talking about the Israelites. And to you Israelites, to that mighty Hebrew, don't put my name in your mouth if I could. That's why it went bad for you. I think I said this in the Car Chronicles. I think I said this to you too, right, Kata? I think I told Chaataza. When Mighty Hebrew called into Sinetta's show, he started talking trash about me. I'll crush Tazaryach. You know, he talk retarded. You know, I don't know if the alopecia gets in his brain and alters medicine. The way he talks or something like that. But he should get some type of psychological medicine or something like that.
Yes.
I listened to Zion Lex show when him and Mighty Hebrew got on there. I heard literally the worst Hebrew rap song I've ever heard in my life. The song was so bad, G-Man's song was better than Mighty Hebrew's song. That's how bad that Mighty Hebrew song was. G-Man's song was better than that. And so, when Mighty Hebrew, I'm going to tell you how, and this is what I said on the Car Chronicles. I always feel like the Lord is on my side because I serve him and I love him. And Mighty Hebrew came on that show and talked about me for no reason at all. I'll crush Tazaryach, I'll beat him with the New Testament, I'll do this or do that. I don't even talk about Mighty Hebrew at all. And he talked about me, and even if you actually go watch the show, when I called into the show to actually clear up was what Sinetta was saying, Zion Lex said that was not true, I didn't even say nothing bad to Mighty Hebrew. And then what ended up happening? Mighty Hebrew and Sinetta start going back and forth. So you called in kissing Sinetta's ass, and look how that turned out, man. Keep my name out your mouth. It's not necessary for you to talk about me. And the only thing I didn't hear with Zion Lex on that show was him explaining why he chose to talk trash about me, but then when we sat down, he didn't do anything. He don't have to. I'm not saying it. That's just my jab. Like Mike Tyson say, what Mike say? Everybody got a plan till they get hit. I didn't even have to swing I didn't have to lift a finger, swing a punch, or do anything. I know what. There is one individual that can't never really say nothing about me anymore about debating or anything, because when they had the opportunity, they didn't do it. That's what I do know. I do know that. I can know. I could say it, but I do know that. So with that,
what's up, Buck?
People want to talk about something. Talk about them donating to the ISUPK annual East Coast Cookout. The link is in the chat, so make sure you talk about that.
Excellent zeal on his Officer 1,000.
Right.
Officer 1,000, right?
Officer
1,000, Officer 1,000, Ashagapan. Excellent zeal on his brother, man. Damn right. And with that,
Shalom.